The amount of data that we utilize to train these models has increased significantly, as has the learning and synthetic data production capabilities. That's one. Naturally, Blackwell's ability to generate tokens at astonishing speeds is the other factor. All of these elements have combined to create an exceptionally high demand for Blackwell. Let's discuss our plans for utilizing this technology. I felt the headline, NVIDIA's AI in India, was excellent. Now, I thought it was incredibly cool that you could use NVIDIA to build the rest of the text, except for the letter V. You may not be aware of this, but we had to name our business in 1993. I'll give you the extreme short version of why we decided on NVIDIA. I truly loved NVIDIA, which is why I ultimately went with them. India and NVIDIA seemed like magical places, and they sounded like wonderful places. Therefore, we could do nearly anything if computer graphics and rapid computation proved to be ineffective for us. Simply put, I'm glad things went well. All right, so India has a really thriving ecosystem for NVIDIA. The first thing you need to understand is that you have to start with the infrastructure ecosystem before you can develop an AI ecosystem in any sector or nation. We revealed that we will be working with Yoda, ET Communications, and other partners to establish essential computer infrastructure in India. This year, by the end of this year, we will have over 20 times as many computers in India as we had a year ago. We're constructing that much infrastructure. The IT of almost every business in the globe that we have developed over the past few decades, whether it be in your industry or mine, is undergoing significant transformation, seismic shift, tectonic movements. Let's discuss that today. Before we begin, though, I would like to express my gratitude to all of our amazing partners with whom we are collaborating in India to revolutionize the IT sector. That you are all here with us today makes me very happy. The idea of the modern IT sector was first presented to the world by IBM. The concept of general-purpose computing was first proposed by them. They discussed multitasking, /OS of systems, a central processing unit, CPU, and the operating system layer, which separates hardware and application software. IBM explained application family compatibility so that you may run your software for a long time using the installed base of your hardware. In order to avoid wasting the money you spend on software and software usage each time you purchase new hardware, they explained the architectural advantages that span generations. The significance of the installed base, software investment, and the importance of constructing machines that run the software architecture discipline were all acknowledged by them in 1964. I just gave an overview of the modern computing industry, the same sector upon which the Indian IT sector was founded. As of right now, general-purpose computers has been around for 60 years. That accelerated, long-term computing might have a much greater effect. We've been working to accelerate one area of application after another for the past 30 years. There isn't a magical processor that can speed up everything in the world, which is the only reason this has taken so long. You would simply refer to it as a CPU if it were possible. In one domain after another, you must reimagine the computer stack, from the algorithms to the architecture beneath and linked to apps on top. The first was computer graphics. However, this CUDA design has been used in a variety of industries. We are accelerating a lot of significant industries now. How is essential to the production of semiconductors, including 5G radios, simulation, computational lithography, and computer-aided engineering. In order to speed the 5G software stack, we recently announced partnerships. With classical quantum hybrid computing, quantum computing enables us to create the computing of the future. Our software stack for gene sequencing is called Parabricks. Moving from databases to knowledge bases in order to construct AI databases is one of the most crucial projects that every single firm is working on. It seems that accelerated computing is employed everywhere because these acceleration libraries now span so many different disciplines. However, this is merely a result of the fact that we have implemented this design across a wide range of industries. A few years ago, accelerated computing, often known as CUDA, hit a tipping point. A significant event occurred approximately 10 years ago, and the majority of you have witnessed the same thing. AlexNet significantly improved computer vision performance. One crucial area of artificial intelligence is computer vision. The world was taken aback by the significant advancement that AlexNet was able to achieve. We have the advantage of standing back and analyzing what we were seeing. Why does AlexNet? The software development process is the foundation of our industry. That software, which we'll refer to as Software 1.0, was created by programmers who would write algorithms or functions for a machine to execute. In order to forecast an output, we would apply it to input data. Someone would write computer executable algorithms in Python, C, Fortran, Pascal, or C++. It produces output when input is applied to it. Traditionally, we had a good understanding of this computer paradigm. Naturally, it also gave rise to one of the biggest industries in the world: particle physics, fluid patterns, and amino acids. We now understand the significance of a wide variety of data kinds. We now know how to express information in a wide variety of ways. We can transfer it to another modality in addition to having grasped its meaning. Naturally, translating from English to Hindi is a prime example. Summarization is the process of translating vast amounts of English material into another English language. Image recognition, converting pixels into images. Words to pixels, creating images. Captioning transforms pictures and videos into words. Drug discovery, from words to proteins. Finding novel compounds. Translating words into chemistry. Understanding the structure of proteins, from amino acids to proteins. These core concepts, which are basically a universal information translator from one modality to another, have produced a. If you want me to improve this new method of working with data, please let me know. A new era of computing has been made possible by this ability to translate information between modalities. Enabling machines to comprehend and interact with data in previously unthinkable ways is more important than merely carrying out certain jobs. Deep learning models can now function as bridges across completely disparate information domains, making the universal translator analogy appropriate. This has significant ramifications for various businesses. We can convert patient data into useful insights in the healthcare industry, for instance. We can convert chemical formulations into possible treatments through drug discovery. Complex systems can be simulated in engineering to solve issues more quickly and effectively. Data is now a resource that is available to everyone because of its capacity to bridge many domains, which is why accelerated computing is so important. This did not, however, occur overnight. Every component of the computing stack had to be rethought, from the hardware that handles data processing to the algorithms that interpret it and the applications that make it come to life. We at NVIDIA anticipated this and committed to bringing this vision to life. We saw that deep learning represented a fundamental change in the direction of computers, not merely another technical breakthrough. We created CUDA for this reason, and we're still pushing its limits. We can use the performance improvements of deep learning to almost any area of computing thanks to CUDA. We've made a concerted effort over the last 10 years to incorporate fast computing and deep learning into as many sectors as we can. As a result of this journey, deep learning is now being utilized in both everyday applications and cutting-edge research. The influence is omnipresent, from enabling driverless vehicles and precise medicine to powering virtual assistants and recommendation engines. There are even more opportunities in the future. The universal translator method is only the first step. As the underlying technologies continue to advance, we will witness advances in previously unimaginable fields. These developments will redefine industries rather than merely alter them. Take the way AI is transforming software development, for example. As we previously discussed, software development was traditionally based on manual coding, or what is now known as Software 1.0. However, deep learning has brought us into the era of Software 2.0, when robots learn the code instead of humans writing it. We train models to recognize patterns in data and make judgments based on those patterns, rather than manually implementing each rule. This change has already revolutionized sectors such as image recognition and language translation, and it is beginning to affect software development more broadly. The effects of Software 2.0 are significant. It implies that we may now address issues that were previously too complicated for conventional programming techniques. It implies that we can create systems that get better with time. picking up new information and adjusting to shifting circumstances. Additionally, it implies that we can produce software that is more powerful, effective, and intuitive than ever before. However, we must keep spending money on the infrastructure that enables us to reach this potential. Initiatives like the one we're introducing here in India are crucial because of this. We are establishing the